guys, welcome to my channel. Today is Independence Day. I actually thought of posting this video on the Independence Day itself, but I just had so many work and I couldn't finish up the editing. And for this look, I decided to go for something different, like the tricolor eyes paired up with orange lipstick and orangish kind of blush. And this is the look that I came up with. I hope you guys like it. So if you want to know how I created this look, please keep watching the video. Hey guys, so let's get started with the look. The first step for you would be to clean up your face. Now I have already cleaned up my face, and so I'm going to move ahead and moisturize my face. So to moisturize my face, I am going to use this Neutrogena Fine Fairness Brightening Serum. Now even though it is called a brightening serum, it does the job of moisturizing quite well. Okay, moving on, I am going to do my brows. That's because I feel like doing my brows is easier when they are clean. And the eyebrow pencil that I'm going to use today is this Spike Sculpt Brow Pencil from MAC. Okay guys, now that my brows are done, I am gonna move on to the face makeup. So for the primer today, I'm going to use this Lotus Eco Stay Insta Smooth Perfecting Primer. Okay, now moving on to foundation. The foundation that I'm going to use today is the MAC Studio Fix Foundation, and I am in the shade NC37. Also, I am going to use my beauty blender to apply the foundation onto my face. Okay, I am done with my foundation now, and I love this foundation. I absolutely adore this foundation. I love the coverage that it has. I love the texture. I love how it feels on my skin. It's just so light. Okay, let's move on to concealing today. And for the concealer, I am going to use this LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Creamy Beige. Now I am going to blend it out using my brush. This is PAC 019 brush. Now while I was blending the concealer under my eyes, I did apply some of it onto my eyelids as well, and that is because it is gonna help me while I am blending my eyeshadows. Okay, now it is time for us to set our concealer, and for that I am gonna be using this Lakme Natural 925 finishing powder. So I'm taking my beauty blender, and on my beauty blender I am just picking up some amount of powder, and then I'm going to be applying this powder all over the areas where I had my concealer on. Okay, now moving on to setting the rest of my face, I am going to be using this Faces Ultime Pro Second Skin Pressed Powder, and I'm going to be using my PAC 335 brush for this purpose. Now I did not use this powder for setting the under eyes and the rest of the concealed areas because somehow my eyes, my under eyes and the pressed powder do not go very well with each other. My lines, the lines that I have under my eyes, they tend to crease up whenever I set them with a settling powder, which is a pressed powder. Now I'm going to take a stippling brush and dust the excess powder off my face, and the brush that I'm going to be using for that purpose is this Pro Arte PP17 brush. This is a polishing brush. And we are done with our base, and I absolutely love how this Lakme Natural finishing powder has worked on my under eyes. It has brightened it up so beautifully. Okay guys, now I'm going to move on and bronze up my face, and for that the powder that I'm going to use is this Makeup Revolution Ultra Bronze Powder. So I'm just going to take a little bit of it on my brush. This is my Wet n Wild contouring brush. Okay, for the blush, I'm going to use this Faces Glam On blush, and this is in the shade Cocktail Peach. And I'm going to use this Pro Arte PF12 brush. Now I'm going to move on to my eyeshadow, and for my eyeshadow today I'm going to be using two palettes. One of them is Makeup Revolution Sofix Extra Spice palette, and the other one is NYX In Your Element palette in Earth. Okay, so for my crease I'm going to use this shade called Cookie Dough from the palette Extra Spice. Moving on, I am going to apply this shade called Lakes, and I am going to apply it only on my outer crease. Next up, I am going to take a fluffy blending brush. I am not taking any color onto this brush, and I am just going to blend out my crease really well. Now I'm going to move on to the other palette, the NYX In Your Element Earth palette. So I am going to use this dark green shade in the palette. I'm going to apply it onto my outer lids. Next up, I am going to take this glittery green shade. I am going to apply it over the first color that I had applied onto my outer eyelids. Okay, so I am moving back to the first palette, and I am going to use this shade called Running Late, and I am going to apply it on the inner crease. Okay, moving on, I am going to take this shade called Sweet and Sour, and I am going to apply it on my inner eyelids. So far so good. Now I'm going to move on and apply this shade called Infinity. And I'm going to use a damp applicator brush and apply it onto the center of my eyelids. I'm going to use my fingers to get the maximum pigmentation out of this color. Look at the pigmentation, guys. Right now I'm going to blend all these three shades seamlessly. Now that this is done, I am going to take a fluffy blending brush and I am going to blend the edges out. I am going to apply this green shade onto my lower lash line. Okay, moving on, I am going to take this Lakme Iconic Kajal pencil, and this is in the shade Turquoise. So I'm just going to apply it onto my waterline. Okay, let's move on to the highlighter, and for the highlighter today I am going to use this Faces Ultime Pro Illuminating Powder, and I am going to apply it using my PAC 112 brush. I am also going to apply the highlighter onto my brow bone and the inner corner of my eyes. Okay, now let's apply some mascara onto our lashes, and the mascara that I'm going to use is this MAC in Extreme Dimensions mascara. This one is like one of my favorite mascaras. Okay, so for my lips, I am going to use this Nykaa Pout Perfect lipstick, and this is in the shade 06. It's called Call Me Red Darling. And with this we are done. Let me just put my hair down and let me just get ready and come. I am going to show you the final look. Hey guys, so this is the final look. So I hope you guys had fun watching this video, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon just so you do not miss out on any updates from me, and I'm going to see you very soon in my next video.